Must have a string around here. Hmm. Yeah, the stream is starting. Very nice. I can see that there is like 2-3 seconds delay, but it is what it is, right? Okay, officially starting it right now. What are we going to work today? There is the apps part. Mine is like, it still looks fake. Let me show you what I mean. So I have a reference. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so in this reference, this guy is bulky. We can see that. But his muscle groups are not like as defined as this. As if you can see, these lines, they are very much blended together. And that's how it is in real life. Nobody had these cuts between their muscle groups. So that's something I need to fix. So I don't think I'll be fixing that today. I should work on other parts of the body like the foot, the hands, all of those. And also I cannot forget about the face. The face looks pretty horrible right now and I need to fix that. And let's not say beginner. I just don't know. I just don't know about this, like face anatomy and stuff. If I go to where were I? Somewhere around here. Yeah, these two are gonna be my main reference for this one. But now, okay, let me reduce the subdivision level to 3. 3 is good for working. And I need to take the, okay, let me check if symmetry is on. Yeah, symmetry is on. I don't want to do things twice. That's better. Just that little push can make a huge difference. And yeah, it does make huge difference. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's just keep it like this. Keep it like this. Okay, let's go for forearm. You know what? I will go to forearms after I finish this. Okay, so there are a couple of things I'm seeing right now, and those are like this. So in this image, his muscles are flowing. Like um, I'm lacking a bit of word right now, but they are very clear, like where they are. In this case, this area, I don't know what it's called. Um, it still looks like it's sculpted. I need to fix that. By fixing that, I mean it should look like it's a one piece of entity. Okay, I am using very heavy words for a group of muscles, but let's not get in there. And here it should have a little more volume like it is in the reference. Okay, let me decrease the intensity a little bit. I like to work with very low intensities. It gives me a lot of control, and I like that control. Who doesn't like control? In this part, it comes a little forward. Here is, I think this is the area where it peaks. So I think some that will be a pretty good thing. Let's just blend it together. It blends like this. And by this, it creates a visible contrast within the same muscle group. So this should be a little narrower. Let's do that. I'm noticing another bad habit of mine. I tend to smooth things a lot, which is not a very good thing when you are like at this stage of the process. If I smooth this, it looks fake. Right now, it looks very good with the textures that complements the volume. It looks awesome. So, like my dynamics habit, there is also a smoothing habit that I'm just figuring out right now. There's the asymmetry, and I'll come for the asymmetry a little bit later, not right now. Okay, there is also the this part, this area bulges just a little bit, and I need to show that. So yeah, here it is. This should be a little rounded so that that cut would be very visible or not, depending on the sides, I guess. I mean, depending on which angle you're looking at, it should be very different. And these look like stripes, and I don't see any here. How do I get rid of this? This guy does. So how it is that this is this muscle group, and on top of that there is one coming from like this. It goes like this, I guess. I don't know, let's just make that, because right now those stripes look very annoying. I want to say annoying, but I don't think it's annoying. Bigger brush would be great for this. The rotating method, that's not work very good here. Okay, so this one needs a little bit volume right there. And by doing this, I have made my character very muscular, and I do not want that. So I'm gonna make it like this. I'm gonna make it a little more voluminous. I'm gonna add a little bit more volume, and then just use the move brush to shape it like the way I want. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going over everything and just adding one more pass, and so that it will um, fill up those lines I carved out using like Dan standard. I drew this to know where which muscle group goes, but now that these are all there, this shouldn't be this much visible. Like again, just like we talked right now, in a while, um, these lines should be blended together. There should be an indication of the line, not like the whole line right there. Yeah, it goes like that. I need a bigger picture. Does that look very muscular or not? That's just the one question I have. And I'm gonna say, yeah, he looks like a very big guy. And that's not what I was going for, but here we are. Just a little bit. Nah, move brush ain't walking. Okay, let's just fix this one first. Mm, how is it? It like curves like this. It goes from here to here. So that will be like goes from here to here. And this is the region that bulges the most. Um, so if this is the line that my abs have here, it should go like abs line a little outside like this. So let's add that. is the volume. And there is one other thing I'm seeing is that it's not a very straight line, but mine is. Let's fix that. A bit more clear here. Add a little bit more clear here so that it effectively pushes this part inside. And now they are not the same size, but also this one needs to be like that. It's where this low part, lower ab ends, is from where this one starts. So yeah, it will be it. That'll be it. This should go. Let me add my dance standard. That's like the my drawing brush. I draw like this. This will go like this. And it should go like this. Ending it here like this. Oh no, let's not end it like that. Let's should go like this and then like this. Like this. That would be awesome. I think I don't have much resolution in subdivision level 3. We should go to level 4, but I don't want to go to level 4 just yet. I need to add or subtract many details right now. So let's just do that first. Then we'll go to level 4 or like for further adding details. Anyways, but how is this part looking right now? It goes from this to here to here. Oh no, it goes like this. It goes like this. You know what? Just after this, I'm gonna go work on the hands because I've been adding so much details here and I haven't even touched the hands. So let me do that. Should be blended like this. This one too. Let's just blend everything together. This, and let's, erase the lines that I just, that's lagging too much. Whoa, what? Whoa, why is that? It's a stream, okay. Yeah, stream health looks good. But this is not. Like, what is this lag? How am I supposed to work with this? What What is this lag, bro? It was not here. Why on earth it's lagging so much? It was fine a minute before. Hmm. How is that said? It goes a little more like that. Should go like this. Erasing those lines that I drew. Then should add a little bit more volume to this. And the abs too. This should look very distinct. These two. Except for this, everything should be like smoothed out and just like hints, but those are like, I don't know why, but those are the most um clear looking things. I'll go back to the torso later. Let's just work on the hands for a little bit. Level 2 should be fine because there are no details yet. I need to group this. Let's group with higher subdivision. Like, just because I have them. Should I keep the knee? Sorry, elbow. Let's just keep everything. Well, because this is not gonna be the final poly group, I'm gonna do with this part, like the whole arm, also the whole legs. So for now, just for now, I should keep it like this. A little water break. Mm. I don't have any reference for my hand now, so I'm just gonna use my own hand and look how it's made and just gonna replicate it over there. So what I see, uh, like like at first is this area. So here it has a little bit more volume. It all flows together. You know, it overall have a little bit more volume, which the sand doesn't. What's up with this? It's probably when I like move forward things. It happened during that. So it's on Waffles mask because I don't want to mess up the backside while I'm working with the on something like this. It could easily go wrong, and it's usually a pain in the ass to fix it. So I don't want to do it. It's always a good idea to keep it on uh, for when working on something like this. I know a little bit of hand anatomy, and for that, I think I should just work it, work on it for the like absolute basic steps. And when I'm done with that, I'm gonna pick up my own hand and then work. I know that there should be a bump like that. So I'm adding it with like the circular motion. That works almost every time. Yeah, I said almost because it doesn't work every time. It works most of the time. And this is one of the most of the times. It may increase the autosave time preferences. It's a quick save, yeah. 5 minutes, like very quick. Let's go for 15. Now let's go work on the fingers. I need a more intensity here because I'm not working on any finer things. This should come like in an instant. I'm gonna blend it all together for now and then think about working on it. This pinky looks like it's beyond repair. Like it looks like it's unfixable, but we're gonna fix it. I know what, let's just increase the subdivision. That's fine. There are like the low poly marks. I should just smooth it out, or else it's gonna be a pain later. And we all hate pain, don't we? Okay. Let's just do the complete hand while we are at it. I do think I should get a hand reference, but what's the fun in that, right? Like, if I don't stumble, then I won't move, I guess. I forgot what I was going to say. I was thinking of something like cool, philosophical, and then I just forgot it. You see how bad it looks when I smoothed it out? I know it looks stylized, kind of stylized style, but for me, who is actually working on something um, a realistic style, it looks very, very weird. I always prefer having some kind of texture with my brush work. Without the textures, it looks very weird to me. Ow! Just smooth it. This line should just hint that there is something else going on here. It should hint this bone part. So in my hand, I don't know. I don't work out. I'm very lazy, and that's something nobody should do. Okay, do as I say, not as I do. Go work out. I'm just gonna go to subdivision level 4, and then I'm gonna draw all the details. And after that, I will just add them right there, because I don't think I should go with all the hassle of going from level 2 to level 3 to level 4. Well, it's like a lot of hassle. Also, I do think in this case, working at level 4 should be fine, because I'm gonna use my damn standard, and that pretty much won't work at level 2. It could work at level 3, but I am working on level 3. But even at level 3, how many polygons have 96k? 96k won't be enough for that. It's gonna be all like very wide strokes, and that's not what I want. I don't have much space here for wide strokes, so actually these lines are gonna be very good guides for adding like clay. I'm not gonna completely get over it. I should keep these like here in the joints. They're gonna tell me where the joints are, like that. Of course, I should get rid of these. Need these side ones. Because getting rid of this in level 4 is gonna be hard. So let's do it here. I don't know. Let's see what the time is. It's like 7:13 right now. We have like an hour left. Should be able to complete the hand, but let's see. You know what? Let me first widen the fingers, like in proportions with the hand. This should be very wide. And for widening it, of course, level 2 is better, just because there are fewer poly count. I am at the input brush. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. It's making it bigger. That's not something I want. Let's see if move brush works. Because I don't think um, influence brush is working. I don't think that. Is that like enough for Pinky? Yeah, sure. There we go. That seems like a very wide finger to me. These look jagged. Like whose finger is this? I could keep it like this because my own pinky is very bent. But let's not do this to my guy. Let's give him a straight finger because I'm his creator, right? I can do whatever I want. That somehow became worse. Does it look good from the sides? Maybe? Who knows? Alright, let me just these. Thank you very much. Yo, whoa, yo, yeah. Thumb is gonna be wide though. I mean, it's my stereotype, but I um, associate wide fingers with masculinity. Don't know why. If your finger isn't wide enough, then you should check. You know what? Let's go to level 3. Smooth some things out just a little bit. That looks like very flat. Doesn't even look like a real finger. Not yet though, but it will. It sure will. Nah. That's more like it. Clay built up. I always accidentally kick this camera. Let me just see if it's tilted a little bit. Got a cold. For some reason, I always have cold. I don't know what's wrong with me or what. I always get cold. It doesn't matter if it's summer, winter, rainy day, whatever it is. I have cold. I'll be sweating, but I will be in in, in sick. I'll be sick. For some reason it always happens. I need more clay here. I should make it rounded like a proper cylinder, and then work on that. Is that enough wide? Well, this part is, but not these. These are not wide enough yet. That looks okay. Not you though. You know what? It's pretty okay if I just like don't make the hands much because it's gonna be covered either way. My character is going to, wear gloves all the time. Maybe he's in his Mickey Mouse era. I don't know, but he will be wearing gloves all the time. So hands are not that big of a deal, but I'm making it, so why not just make it, right? And the gloves are gonna be like very heavy, tactical, military-ish. So it's not even gonna show the inner veins, the inner shape, anything like that. Yeah, hey, it is here, so let's just do this. Maybe I'll show it off in my portfolio. I don't know. Let's add the veins like that. I don't think these details can even be added in level 4. I need to go level 5. And I absolutely don't want to go to level 5 right now because going to level 5 means no streaming. Because in like 500k my laptop is barely handling this load, but if I go more than that, 2.2 million is like just a threshold. Going over that means I don't know, my PC is done. I can do the retopology though. I can do the retopology completely on stream because it's gonna be done in Blender. Blender handles that stuff. Also, I'll be using like a um, decimated version of this, so that's not gonna be very much of fun. I think not just very much. That's gonna be completely fine for Blender. It can easily handle that. I should just also make a video on how to read topology is because I know people struggle with that. I used to struggle with that. I should make a very complete video, I guess, if I can. So maybe you're wondering like, why am I adding those details and then just smoothing it out? Because all those details I'm adding right now are not the final details. They are there just for to add the volume, the shape, indicate that there is something going on, and that's all. So if I add something and then just smooth it out, means there is gonna be something else here, like here. I'm just smoothing it out. Okay, I guess this brush is too big for now. So I'm just smoothing it out just to indicate that there is gonna be the nails here in here. This part needs to be smoothed out. Need the move brush. What is that? What happened? What? A smaller brush. Something like this. This, I don't think this is the very good way to add joints, but I'm not even adding joints. I'm just showing that there are the joints. Okay, I have completely neglected you, and you need some joints. There are your joints. There you go. Ooh, I got blinded. Like this white color. You know what? Let me just come back in a couple of minutes and then we'll work. So I'm back. Let me see the stream health. I'm still not here. Seven 36. So we have like 30 minutes now. Let's make the best use of that. I can get rid of this at level 4. Let's just get rid of all those lines and then get to level 4 and just add details. I love adding details. These are the things that are very tedious. Like once you get past this, it's very fun. I'm pretty sure there are some people who even like this. I don't really like this part. I like adding shapes, cylinders, squares, whatever, and then shaping them. I don't really like that process very much. But after I'm done with those, when it comes to adding details like how we're working on the torso right now, I love that process. I just love that. This looks kind of blotted here. Smooth everything out. It should look like a it should look like piece of smooth cylinder. That's all. That's all it should look like. Because after that, adding any kind of details would be like easy. But like if these lines show up, it's very hard to get erase these lines moving forward. With more subdivisions, these just wouldn't get smoothed out. I need to go to clear built up and then carve these out, and that's not very um straightforward as just smoothing these. So here we are back at level 3 and then smoothing everything out. I do think this level 3 is a very sweet spot for these works, because you can get rid of like everything, but also you can get rid of most of the things. Okay, so last this one, I always forget about this one just because it's in the side. I'm making it be in the side. I don't know, these lines are just not going away, so these will look at level 4. I'm sorry. Needed to sneeze. Cold. This cold is killing me. Let's see what else I can work on because I don't think I can work like this for very long. Let's just smooth some things out and then that'll be pretty much it for today's stream. 7 is okay. Hmm. So going in circular motion, it makes everything just come together. I don't know, man. That's like the main thing why I use this motion because it makes everything look organic. This mic is just not having it. But this part I should just turn a little smaller and then do like this. So if something has an orientation, we should always do in same orientation as it is. This leg looks huge, like huge. Look at these calves, man. I just cannot make a lean character. These are very huge. I need to get rid of these because yes, I'm jealous. Nobody should have these big calves. Hmm. I should have just used the move brush. It would have been easier. What? Oh yeah. Ah, I sometimes hit something that I never should, and then I regret. Not all the time because there's always Control Z, but for something that isn't Control Z, I'm like guaranteed to like fail there because I just hate this. Okay, so it's this one. This one needs to be a little bigger. And not necessarily, but this is the muscle I was trying to find. And I was doing all the muscles, but not this one. Portion not here. This is not the place. Let's end it here. Nope. I'm gonna just finish the back because I need a lot of reference before I even work on the hands and the the foot. But for these, I don't need any reference. All right now, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna complete like whatever I'm working on. I was working on these. This just needs to be. There's much work here. Like that's the fact. I've already worked on this, so I'm just gonna blend everything together. what I was talking about, there is no one drawing lines on anybody. So blend everything together. So on this character, I'm just working on like on these morning streams. I'm not working on this like in the rest of the day. But for tomorrow's stream, I'm gonna do some like uh homework. Okay. I'm gonna fix some things. I'm gonna find the references. Today I will do all those before going tomorrow to the stream. Just doing everything in the stream, I'm not getting much result. You just can't. Like you just can't, man. I'm doing like a 2 hour stream, okay? So if I just go and find references in the 2 hours, then there goes your time. We're gonna walk. I love this back, bro. I love it. It's awesome. It's awesome because I had references to make it happen. And I don't for other things. References is the key, okay? You can't make anything without references. And nope, I'm not gonna just look at my hand and try to make it. That's not very efficient. Mm, it shows the brush strokes that I work on like previous subdivisions. Those are very huge for this and they are showing. And I'm pretty sure when I go to the next subdivision, all of these are also gonna show. Let me just check it real quick how it looks. Yeah, I always save this before like doing something very drastic. Okay, we are at 9 million polygons. And I think that's all. I'm gonna keep it. I don't think I need more details here because why would I? So the details at 9 million. and this is at 2 millions. I'm pretty sure I don't need 9 million right now, and I'm pretty sure 9 million is all I'm gonna need because I'm not gonna be making um pose and ultra realistic things like that, because those are those can be made in texturing, and I don't want to stress my computer out that much just because of some pores. Mainly because it's not even gonna be like a very realistic character. Yeah, it will be realistic, but not ultra realistic. It'll still look like a game character or something. It won't look like something from a film. Mainly because I don't want to stress my computer. After doing start making this character, I'm realizing one thing, that I love working on the torso. Let's go dance standard, make these cuts. And it's time for just blending them in. Ugh. I don't know. For something that's on like subdivision level 4, it doesn't look that impressive for me. I don't know what's wrong in here, but it doesn't look that crisp. Like 2.3 million polygons. I don't know if it's me or it's actually happening. I don't know. I don't see it. I just don't. Should I start um adding dream dynamics? If that can still look good. I mean, that will flatten things out, but I get the point. It will make things like however I want. But is that the is that like a good idea for here? Because I know that like very essential for when you're working on something stylized, but here I don't know. I need this texture. I don't want this smooth surface. Smoothness, it looks very fake. Well, it is fake, but I don't want it to look like it. My tricep is still not good, but that's gonna have to work because I don't think there is anything else I can do about this. I just hope I won't mess this up. Like it was very hard for me to get this shape right because I never thought like the bicep would give me this much trouble, but it did, and it was very hard for me to nail this right. I don't think it's even right yet, but it's way better than it was looking. And I absolutely don't want to mess it up. These shapes too, they look very good. The rotation method is not working in here. It needs the stripe method. It's mainly because bicep is like a fiver that goes like this. So it's exactly it should go. Let's just end it right there before I mess everything up. Let's just end it right there. Yeah.